Hello, welcome to ancientsire. Thank you so much for joining me for your June 2016 General Tarot reading. Please remember that these are general readings. If you would like a personal reading with me, you can find me multiple ways at my website at www.ancientsire.com. You can email me at ancientsire@gmail.com. You can also find my Facebook page, ancientsire, or just comment or send me a message right here on YouTube. Okay, so Leo, I've already shuffled and laid out the cards for your reading just to save some time, so we can go ahead and dive right in. The first card in your reading is the Hierophant reversed. This is centering your reading, so this could be your this could represent you or the way you're feeling or acting. This could also be the heart of what's going on in June for you, okay? Or the main theme of it, okay? Put it that way. All right, so the Hierophant reversed it's about the rebel. It's about breaking the rules. It's about breaking away from the orthodox traditions and ways of spirituality. The church or organizations such as that. You're starting to think for yourself, making your own decisions, living by your own rules. This is a time where you're breaking away from the old ways of thinking, starting to open your eyes and think for yourself and do things, and believe things because they make sense. Okay. This is, a new path. You're realizing that the path you were on is not the only path to take. There's a sense of freedom and a lifting of the oppression. You may be questioning authority. You could even be rebelling a little bit, people say, behaving immorally here, but that's in the eye of the beholder, right? I mean, yeah, lying, stealing, killing, that kind of stuff. Yeah, that's not immoral at all. But, I'll just say it. Sex and partying, feeling good, having fun, that sort of thing, that society kind of frowns upon. It just depends on the way you look at it and who you ask, right? So, you're starting to break free from that. This could also be leaving school, college, or military of some sort. You're acting unconventionally. This may cause a scandal. But like I said, that's in the eye of the beholder, right? Also, I'm also hearing disgracing a spiritual leader, or calling a fraud out on his immorality. Not you, but opening the curtain on such behavior, so to speak. Okay. The next card in your reading is the Page of Blades. Okay. Now this card is crossing the Hierophant. So this is something that could either help or harm you. Okay. Help or hinder you. The Page of Swords is usually a bringer of messages, news, information. Um, this sometimes can be an actual literal person in our lives. Um, and if so, they're usually young, a student, usually. And when I say student, it could be anywhere from, high school to college to, just learning how to do something on your own. Um, Me, for example, I'm a forever student. There's always something to learn. But this person is usually someone on the lower, I'm sorry, the younger end of the spectrum. Um, I'm also hearing that, if it's news that you're going to be receiving, it may not be exactly what you were hoping to hear. Um, but it may have something better in store for you. You know, um, it's like, you didn't get the the Jeep you wanted, but you got the, Lamborghini or whatever. It's something better in store. Okay. Um, I'm also hearing that you may be pushing too fast or too hard for something. Um, Stepping on people's toes, so to speak, and that may be that rebellion aspect that you got going on there. Study the body language of others, and it'll actually tell you more than their actual words will be saying. Also, I'm hearing to accept constructive criticism from others. Sometimes we don't do well taking criticism when of ourselves, and even if it is just to help us and not trying to be ugly or rude about it. I'm hearing that you have a lot of energy, physically, mentally, spiritually, that it's really peaking in June. Use it wisely. Use it to your advantage. Um, don't squander it. I'm also hearing that you may be dealing with some conflicts at work, and also to be very cautious of contracts or anything that you have to sign. Read everything. Read all the fine print. You may even, if you're married or partnered with somebody, you may even have conflicts with that person. Just mild. I don't think it's going to be anything too big, but the guides tell me to tell you to know when to back off. Don't keep pushing the button, okay? And allow your partner his or her space, okay? Also, I'm definitely seeing that your mind is you're opening your mind to different possibilities spiritually as well, and that may be a cause for that rebellion there. Okay. Now, um, your next card in the reading is Death, the Major Arcana Death. Now, this does not necessarily mean physical death. It's usually more indicating of transformation or rebirth, um, um, reincarnation, that sort of thing. It's also very telling of change and rapid, I mean, not rapid, but major change. Something that changes everything completely. Um, yeah. Be accepting of change, and don't try to control everything. Allow the transformation to happen within and without. Let go of those self-limiting views, those beliefs, the closed-mindedness, in order to transform and change for the better. You know, if one door closes, another is going to open, and that is, that's destiny. That's fate. Okay. All right. Also, I just heard, on the spiritual end, my guides tell me that you need to embrace the dark and the light of yourself, your duality of yourself, and come and balance the two out. Okay. All right. Your next card in your reading is another major arcana card, and it is in the position of the unknown, the secrets, the hidden knowledge, the subconscious. Okay. You have the Hermit. The Hermit is about solitude. It's about going within and learning, finding out who you are and what you believe in, and not listening really to others. Thinking for yourself again, like I said, and it's also shining the light on hidden or the dark areas, shining the light on this false um, um, authority figure or this false pastor, priest, rabbi, guru, whatever the case may be. Um, it's bring the truth out. It's also I also see like a spiritual healer here, or like a spirit guide, like um, guiding you on your journey or leading you to your journey. The next card in your reading is in the past position. This is the Ten of Staves reversed. The Ten of Staves is about, tens represent um, um, completion, coming to the end of a cycle, completing a, a task or graduating from from a lesson that needed to be learned. Okay. I see that perhaps I see that this is like you're tired, you're dealing with a lot of delays, you're feeling stressed out, overstretched. Um, this is not something that, you could just push through. It's more of you need a break. Give yourself a break. This is also, I'm hearing, it's very important to be completely honest with yourself and with others. Don't be deceptive. The truth sometimes hurts, but it's a whole lot better than a lie. If you think somebody is deceiving you or telling you a lie, be sure that you are correct before you confront that person. Nobody likes to be called a liar, but if you are correct in your allegations, then have proof of it. Make sure you're right before you do that. Also seeing, for employment that some of you may be seeking new employment, um, because you're not happy with your current job or situation, and or not, you're just being mistreated, or not being recognized, disrespected. Okay. Take things one moment at a time. Don't rush through anything. Think everything through. Okay. Also, finances, could be a little bit tight right in here. Now, remember, this is the past, okay? And this is what is affecting the future, or the present and the future. Um, Money was tight. Don't panic. Things are going to be okay. Like I said, maybe moving on to that different job may be the answer to that. Also, again, just going back to that truthfulness. If you do suspect, betrayal or untruths, those need to be uncovered. Just so you have peace of mind and you're able to move on as well. If you've been treated badly or you're just upset about something in general, address the situation. Talk to people about it. Don't bottle things up. However, don't jump the gun either. Make sure you're correct when you bring things up, because that can start arguments. Okay, the next card in your reading is the Three of Blades. This is in the future position. Remember that future is never written in stone. It can always be changed. This is just the most probable outcome if everything stays on the same course. The Three of Blades, now traditionally the Three of Blades represents affairs, heartbreak. It represents, um, you know, um, three parties in a love situation. However, this one's a little bit different, and generally, I'm going to give you the general meanings of it, and then I'm going to tell you what I'm seeing and feeling on this. But if this is regards to love, this is usually a great indicator of that not working out, or that there was affairs going on, there were untruths, there's betrayal. Um, there's multiple partners involved, usually three. Okay, a love triangle, so to speak. Denying pain doesn't make it go away. Um, you know, Again, address those issues. I'm also hearing don't wallow in grief. Um, you know, you have every right to be upset and hurt. So experience those emotions and then move on, and don't let that relationship dictate the relationships that in the future. Okay, because not all women are the same, not all men are the same. Okay. Also this going back spiritually, it's also a time of letting go of those old beliefs and those old mindsets. Make room in your life for your heart, your emotions, and the spirit to come in and guide you where you need to go. If there's healing you need to do, remember that going within is um, the best way to deal with those issues, and that's back to this hermit here. Healing those past issues or those past heartaches, and being able to move on to your next love. The next one could be your twin flame. It could be the one, and you don't want to ruin that by um, bringing those heartaches from the last relationship into this one. Okay. Now, what I see in this card, I see a like the Three Musketeers, a team taking down the bad man. Um, like that's it. We've got you now, and that's kind of goes back to this exposing the truth here. Okay, this is strange because I'm getting the gist of this so far is exposing the truth, having opening your eyes or your mind to new possibilities, new ways of thinking, both spiritually and behavior, with your behavior and others' behavior. Okay. Next card in your reading is in the position of you, how you feel about this, the the events. Okay, and you have the High Priestess. Hey Leo, I'm so sorry. My battery went out on me, so I had to charge it back up. So I'm going to start where I left off, and I believe we're at the High Priestess. Okay. The High Priestess in this position represents your fears, your hopes, how you feel about this situation. Okay. The High Priestess is again a major arcana card. She represents the divine feminine. She is the counterpart to the Hierophant here. Um, she is the oppressed, and she's been, you know, pushed down and hidden by the male dominance, the church, or the religion of the past hundreds of centuries. Um, However, she is definitely making herself known now in this new energy I know that most of you are feeling. She is also, she's about bringing the subconscious forward. Um, she's about intuition. She's about dreams. She's about knowledge. Accessing the third eye, using um, your gifts to figure things out. Um, I'm sorry. I'm actually listening here. She is also, she's the leader. She's the teacher as well, um, and she teaches to listen to that inner voice, trusting your gut instincts. Um, she teaches that ancient knowledge that has been frowned upon for so many centuries. Um, she is about um, accepting and um, the enlightenment and the feminine aspect. Okay. She's also, it's also about gaining your knowledge through instinctual knowledge, supernatural knowledge, secret knowledge, self knowledge. Go beyond the physical. Okay. Go down and speak to the higher self. Go and speak to the soul. Listen to that inner voice and trust it. She's about all things magical and mystical. Okay, she's about psychic powers. She's about intuition, things like that. Okay, so I feel like that's what you're feeling about this situation. I think that you, deep inside, you have a gut instinct about this, and you're trusting that that instinctual part of your mind. Okay, and that also goes back to this hermit here, um, looking within, and and trusting it. Okay, the next card in your reading is the Page of Staves. In this position, this is about the events, the people, the energies surrounding you. Now, the page again is about messages. It's about news, information, and such. This could be an actual literal person in your lives, usually female, but can be male. This person is usually on the younger end of the spectrum, or someone that acts young. um, if this is a literal person in your life, this person is usually very, very warm-hearted, but has some problems staying on task, a little ADHD. Um, so focus is definitely needed with this person. You know, if this is has to do with work, this is somebody who could be very helpful to you. She's probably a little bit younger than you, but not by much. Um, I'm also seeing, that this is a very spiritual time as well, and I feel like, especially with this card in particular of this deck, um, I feel like it's a wake up call, like the alarm clock. I feel like you're going to be getting a message from something um, regarding, all of this, and it's going to be your wake up call. Okay, and it's going to be like, okay, that's enough. And I also see it as like a battle call as well. Okay. Um, it's a call to action kind of a card. You may need to definitely take control of the situation as well. And you have two pages here as well. This could be two individual people, or this could be asserting that message. Okay. The next card in your reading is in the position of, again, the unknown, the secret knowledge, the hidden knowledge, the subconscious. And you have the major arcana card, Judgment. Okay, I hope you can see that. All right, this card this is a major arcana. Like I said, it indicates apocalyptic kind of energy here. It's the the final judgment kind of a card, and this goes right along with the spiritual aspects that you have going on here. It's almost as if you are, judgment is going to be fall upon, this hierophant here who's got skeletons in his closet. It's going to turn, judgment, transforms death. The Three of Blades, there's judgment upon this man here. Um, Judgment of yourself. Um, the feminine aspect here. Judgment of from her and, about her. This is also like a calling home kind of a card as well. I see, and especially because of the card in particular. Okay, see how it's like a spaceship here, and it's reaping the people up. um, it's almost as if, um, you know, coming to get you. I'm thinking of like ET phone home. But yes, it's definitely a very spiritual and metaphorical type of card. Um, the next card in your reading, well, the next position in the reading is the outcome. Now, you actually got two cards for your outcome card, for the outcome position. And the first being the Major Arcana card, Strength. And the next being the Knight of Staves. Okay? And funny, Leo, because strength is you. Um, Leo is the sign for this card. It literally means Leo. That is your card. So, and strength, of course, is not only physical strength, but mental strength, emotional strength, all the above. It's also about courage. It's about um, facing challenges head on, um, and also balancing that physical strength and the mental and emotional strength as well. Now, I'm also seeing the number 8 in this card, especially. And I'm not a numerologist, but I believe that 8 represents like the Christ consciousness. But if I'm wrong, please correct me. I'd love to know. Um, okay, so the Knight of Staves is right along with it. And this to me, the Knight is, he's action. He's the warrior, you know. And he is your sign. He's fire element, just as you are, Leo. Um, Along with Sagittarius and Aries. You know, I feel like this card is very telling of travel, well, or perhaps travel for some of you, but it's feeling charged up, ready to go, ready for battle, kind of a thing, ready to get things done. Self confidence is soaring. Your strength, you feel mentally, physically, just strong and powerful. Um, the the knights are often message bringers as well, and they're usually about work career because it's wands. Um, well, in this case, it is, or maybe it perhaps it's a message about your calling, your journey, your soul's purpose. Um, it's also, the card itself is about being introduced also to a new way of looking at things spiritually, and it's something that resounds with you deeply. You deep down, you know it to be the truth. Um, Explore this, research this. I encourage everyone to do their own research and come to your own conclusions, things for yourselves. Don't take anyone's word for it. Okay. um, but yeah. So in general, the outcome to this is, I feel that you are physically, mentally, you're prepared and ready for whatever battle is not battle, but whatever event or major change is fixing to happen for a lot of you Leos. um, you're you have the strength. Okay, you have the patience, the knowledge, and the confidence to go forth and to conquer, to win, to have a very positive outcome. So I think that things are going to definitely be in your favor. And I believe that you are right in your convictions, in your judgment of this Hierophant. And and they definitely should be called out on their shenanigans. Okay, Leo, to finish you up June's reading, I have been picking I've been drawing a card from the Shaman Oracle deck. However, yet again, two cards popped out for you, Leo. So I'm going to read both of them because obviously both are meant for you to hear. The first one is the Dancer of Promise. I'm trying to get where you can see it. Sorry. There we go. The Dancer of Promise says, I am the Dancer of Promise. I hold out my hands to catch the waves of delight and power that wash over me. I bestow them on anyone who seeks my help. I will fill you with the light of the morning, enlivening you with joyful anticipation of triumph and hope that of what is to be. It is my dance. In my dance is the bright movement of the fire, the sharp dash of water, the slow wander of earth, and the swift passage of air. I lead the way to the realization of dreams and the fulfillment of desires. This card says, Promise gives us something to look forward to, offering a gleam of hope when all is dark or dead. As we move through life, there are moments when we cannot find the way forward. We can see neither good nor bad ahead. Yet with this help, we are projected fleetingly into the future, and there is possibilities. And see where there's possibilities. I'm sorry. I'm reading this all wrong today. I apologize. Let me start that little sentence over again. Yet with this help, we are projected fleetingly into the future and see the possibilities we may catch when the moment arrives. The Dancer of Promise makes a vow to us to shine a light on the opportunities that lie on our path. In turn, we must make our own promise to embrace the chances that life offers us and endeavor to live up to this undertaking. The main energies of this card is looking forward, determination, the gift of opportunity, a glimpse of the future, activity, dreaming, a contract with the self and with others, and potentials. The next card that came out for you is the Shaman of Stars. The Shaman of Stars says, I am the Shaman of Stars. I bring the heavens down to earth. I drink in the beauty of the sky. Swallow this elixir and give it back as a transformative energy to all. I sing the song of the heavens, and I show how starry wisdom can transform and re-energize you when you have walked the path for a long time and grown tired. I bring a blessing to you and the restoration of strength when it is most needed. Wow. Patterns in the heavens have guided us from the most ancient times, and celestial magic is every bit as effective today as it was thousands of years ago. In this image, the shaman reaches out to capture the energy of the stars and draw this blessing down to earth, positively transforming those who receive it. Just as the messages of the stars can transform a moment in time, so the Shaman of Stars, wherever he appears in a reading, may enhance the meaning of the other cards, or if drawn on its own, the card may imply access to the deepest levels of wisdom and understanding. Interpretations of this card are starry wisdom, recognizing ancestral past and relationship, transformative energy, change in directions, reassessment, and awareness of a higher purpose. Wow, that goes perfectly with this reading. You got transformation, you've got your higher purpose, you've got the ancient ways, the ancient paths, the reassessment of that Hierophant and the old ways of thinking. You've got strength here and the courage, the wisdom. Yep. I love it when it turns out like that. It just reinforces the reading that it is completely accurate. Okay, Leo, that will do it for your June 2016 general reading. And please remember that this was a general reading. If it did not resound with you, I recommend you check your rising and your moon signs as well. And always, a personal reading will be much more in tune with your personal energy. And if you have any questions, we can dive a little deeper for you. Okay, Leo, well, that will do it for June. And I wish you many blessings for the month, and I will see you in July. Bye.